boy Kari here, back again with another video. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button and show your boy some love. Let me tell you what my channel is all about. So I've been living in Colombia for about 3 years almost. I moved down here right before the pandemic, a few months before it all started, and then I never left. So throughout that time here, I've learned so much about this country and so much about living abroad because I am from the States originally. So I like to use my channel as a vehicle to share my experiences and share some of the knowledge that I've learned over the years and try to help out people that are in a similar position or just have similar interests as me. So thank y'all for supporting the channel. Let's get into the video for today. So I just wanted to give y'all an update on what's been going on in my life. You know, it's been a while since I made a video. You know, I kind of took a back seat. I put YouTube in the back seat and focused on some other things. So that's been working out, but I really miss YouTube, guys. You know, I miss making updates for you guys, talking to you guys, sharing the experiences in Colombia and sharing some of the shortcuts and tricks that I know about just building wealth and you know, investing and stuff like that. So my plan right now is just to try to get back into the flow of things and start doing more content for you guys. But I wanted to come to you today and just give you an update on what's been going on, because since I've been not doing YouTube, a lot has happened. I've changed my apartment. I don't live in Envigado anymore. I live in a completely different part of town. I'm not gonna say where just yet. Maybe you guys that follow me on Instagram might have a clue, but I don't live in Envigado anymore. You know, we had a crazy situation with the stockage situation over there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check that video out. It's on the channel, I believe. So, but yeah, you know, I just been doing my thing, working remotely, doing my thing, and I actually just got back from Santa Marta yesterday. I went on a trip out there. Those of you that follow me on Instagram, thank you for following me on Instagram. So you probably been watching my movements. I did a cool, like a little vacation trip real quick with my shorty, and we went out to Santa Marta, went to Minca. Man, it was amazing. I'm about to go ahead and show you some of the footage that I have of our time out there, and just give you a quick recap of how that went. Let's go. Estamos en la casa de
Richard.
¿Cómo se llama?
Richard.
Richard.
Y el lugar se llama Paraíso.
Ok, y tú, dime, ¿cuánto tiempo tú vives aquí?
Toda mi vida.
¿Toda la vida?
Sí.
Wow.
Desde que llegó mi familia acá soy la cuarta generación. Desde el año 32.
Qué chimba.
¿Lo
Qué
quieres
chimba.
con azúcar o sin azúcar?
Para mí con azúcar, por favor.
Yo también.
Yo le paso el azúcar para que te
Ay, muchísimas gracias. Ay,
¿Y te gusta el café mucho?
Sí, señor.
Mira a esta copa. El proceso. Qué auténtica.
Melíponas.
¿Qué?
Se llama tetragonista angústula o angelita a nivel local. ¿Sí? Esta es una caja inteligente. ¿Por qué inteligente? Porque tiene 5 compartimientos.
Okay.
Tienen 2 que son de cámara de cría, donde está la cría nada más, y 3 que son de alimento. donde colocan la miel.
Ay, qué pesado.
Por lo que hay mucho invierno, esto no tiene nada. Sí, es mucho invierno. Entonces, prácticamente ha ido mucho invierno y ellas casi no tienen alimento. Por eso la extracción de miel se hace en verano. En este tiempo no se hace extracción de miel. Están los potes de miel.
Ay, no.
¿Sí ves? Entonces, cuando uno va a extraer la miel, coge estas tres, la lleva a una centrífuga de secar frutas y extrae uno la miel.
Sí.
Después uno la mete en un proceso de 80 grados en agua, en el fogón, y cuando está a 80 grados la baja uno y la mete a hielo para que enseguida la temperatura baje y ya haya botado la humedad. Porque estas mieles contienen mucha humedad. Más del 60% es humedad. ¿Sí?
Wow.
¿Qué pasa con esta miel? Que producen poquita pero es muy cara.
Claro.
Una botellita, solo tengo un cosito. Un frasquito así de 20, 30 mil pesos. Esta vale 30 mil, de diferencia. Entonces, esta da poquita miel, pero es muy cara.
Entonces cada cajoncito es un...
Muéstrame otra vez. Encima.
Voltearlo.
Un frasquito así.
Mire,
como-
esta es la cámara de criación.
Qué
Mire,
pesado.
este frasquito vale 30 mil pesos. ¿Qué pasa? Que esta miel es muy medicinal. Estas abejitas visitan mucho las plantas medicinales y esto se usa para las vistas, para la piel, para las heridas.
¿Para la piel?
Sí,
Ay, no, entonces yo quiero una de
para las manchas. Sí.
Pero desafortunadamente no hay.
¿En serio?
Por el
No hay.
invierno, nada.
Mucho invierno, mucho invierno.
Sí,
Mira, que aquí está la cámara de cría. Hasta ahí llega la cámara de cría. Y ahí hacia arriba es lo que se llama miel. Son todos estos compartimientos. ¿Sí ves? Pura miel.
No tiene ni una botica.
Sí. Vamos a sacar un poquitito.
En
De
verano está
diciembre,
todo eso lleno.
claro, se sacan hasta una botellita.
Una
de
botella
esas.
de cada caja.
No. O sea que ya hasta cuándo tenemos que esperar entonces.
Hasta el
próximo
próximo año.
año.
Hasta el otro año como
Y
en
esto también
febrero.
también es muy difícil.
¿Verdad? Entonces, ¿por qué no hacen más cajitas?
Pues esa es la idea.
Yo tengo otras finquitas que vamos por allá, tengo otras cajitas.
Pero nunca
Parece
le
que
han
sean
sacado
los
miel, sí.
propios entonces aquí.
Pero él nunca les ha sacado miel porque
Ya las tenemos más por
por
lo-
dinero.
Como algo artesanal que por negocio.
¿Qué más, parcero? Bien, ok. Ah, bueno. Y el jefe,
Jorge,
Jorge el Rey de Minca.
Jorge, el dueño de la tierra.
Así. Wow. You fall off here, you ain't gonna stop falling. ¿Cómo se llama de este lugar?
Este se llama el ramo.
El ramo. Un mirador.
Sí, señor.
See, way over there, you could see a snow-capped mountain. There it is. Todavía no. No es claro.
No, pero con esto se ve muy bien. Mira la foto que el señor me tomó. ¿Te tomo una?
Ah, sí. Muy buena.
¿Cierto?
Sí.
¿Barco de qué?
Ah,
de
sí.
carga. Sí. Usted va mucho a Santa Marta. A ver.
It's the view of Santa Marta. Just passed on this tiny piece of road where clearly that's where we were up there at the top. Way up there. And this road apparently fell apart. And we just stopped to look and check it out. Just imagine your car falling, sliding down there. It's a wrap. In the car, it's a wrap. I think if I fell down them just by myself, I think I would probably live. But in the car, definitely not. Okay, guys, so as you can see, that was one of the most amazing trips I've ever been on. Just seeing some of those natural beauty places just was refreshing, man. It was awesome. I've always been someone that's into nature. You know, my dad used to always take us camping and fishing, and even my mom always had an appreciation for nature too. So yeah, whenever I get to go places like that, and especially when it's with somebody cool that has a good connection with you and y'all get along very well, it's very cool, very awesome. And those are just memories that you don't forget. They stick out in your mind. You know, you're happy that you did them. So that's how I feel about that whole trip. I definitely want to go back. I definitely want to invest in Santa Marta. Like, I know that it's just undiscovered, you know, like, and it's becoming more popular amongst Colombians and tourists, expats, right? So I want to try to get in out there in some type of property or something before it's, it's way more popular. My dog's it's like messing up the cushions. But that's why I want to start doing talking to you guys about doing international real estate investment. I recently invested into a property here in Colombia, and they have a lot of different options on how you could do that in Colombia. Like, you don't just have to go have all the cash up front. They have different projects that you can invest in, and there's some benefits to those, as well as some drawbacks. And so you always could buy property, you could find financing. If you don't have a cedula, you don't have an ID, a visa, and all that, then you can find financing probably in the States some way. There's plenty of different companies that do international real estate financing. Just search for that on Google, try to find someone in your area that's you could trust and go from there. But maybe there's some projects that, people, I know a lot of my followers are into investing, and, they want to invest in Colombia, but they're scared or don't know, they think it's very dangerous. There's been some backstories out there, the people that were buying real estate or trying to buy real estate and didn't go so well. So while that can happen out here, my experience has been very smooth. I think it's all about how you do it. I have a great legal team that I work with that vets all my deals before any money gets involved, right? And then also just being clear up front, getting all the paperwork, getting things translated properly, not acting out of love. Like, I think if you're out here in a place like Colombia, it's not good to have your partner involved in your real estate dealings or really business dealings, unless, not in all cases. If y'all are doing something together, there could be a case for it. But as much as you can, try to do everything independently, just so there's no conflict of interest. But these are things that we could talk about in a consultation, and things that I've learned over the years, So if you're someone out there that's looking to invest, and maybe you're interested in Colombia, maybe you don't have to live in Colombia, but I want to start talking about some of the projects that they have going out here, some of the opportunities, some of the unknown places that are going to be becoming more and more popular over the next few years. I could just tell, I could see the signs ahead of time. Medellin, while it's always going to be the the spot for tourists, especially Americans, there's been a lot of growth in places other than Cartagena too. Like, Cartagena's been popular for a long time, but I think a lot of people are gonna get tired of Cartagena, especially if you become a seasoned Colombia vet. You don't really like Cartagena. For me, I don't really like it, and I know a lot of people that are from here that just it doesn't feel like a cool experience when you're getting hassled all the time, and there's so many, it's such a gringo stigma going around the city when they try to deal with you, sell you stuff, harass you and whatnot. Some people love it though. I mean, it's not to say it's a bad city, it's just a preference. And that happens here in Medellin too, but what I'm saying is there's other places, and especially like Santa Marta and San Andres, that are much more relaxed. And so whenever I want to go to the beach, I would go there. And I noticed that a lot of Colombians, locals, are there, so that lets you know something, and there's a lot less tourists, gringos and whatnot. So, I think eventually, it's inevitable that the tourists will show up eventually if it's got what it takes. And like a spot like Santa Marta and San Andres, they definitely have what it takes in terms of natural beauty. I do believe those two cities are much more beautiful than Cartagena, even when you put in to the equation that Cartagena has some beauty in it, and like the old city is beautiful. Some of the islands close by are absolutely beautiful. clear water and everything. Obviously, the main beach isn't beautiful by my standards, but I think though Santa Marta and the surrounding areas blows that out the water completely. Now, if you're looking to go clubbing every night and you're looking for pre-pagos and all that, you're probably gonna like Cartagena more because they definitely turn up more. And if you're looking for partying, like rave parties or anything like that, you're probably gonna like Cartagena more. But if you just want to chill, enjoy true relaxation and true nature, then you're gonna like Santa Marta more. And eventually, I think Santa Marta will grow in those places that they're lacking in terms of activities, nightlife activities. For me, their nightlife is awesome though. They have great restaurants, great bars, even great clubs. But obviously, I think Cartagena is going to win because it's just a bigger hub and they have a few more options. So anyway, what I'm saying is, let's create a community here where we're, exploring these opportunities out here in the world and maybe even taking action on it. Maybe we can, because when it comes to real estate and investing, some of the best opportunities come from having your strength in numbers, right? Because if we could put together a community of seasoned people here that are even just to have the knowledge from my followers. I want to know people out there and connect with you guys that have invested in real estate or done international deals and stuff. And if you're out here in Medellin, hit me up, let me know, and we'll try to get together. I want to learn from as many people as I can and create a network of people I can call up on and say, hey man, there's this deal right now. Take a look. Here's the facts. Take a look. Let me know what you think. Maybe you're interested. If not, at least give me your feedback. I just want, because I think that having the feedback loop going and getting the word out there is awesome. And quite frankly, I know I have a lot of black people that watch my channel because I'm black. And one thing I think our community needs more of is to model ourselves in a way where we really go after things together in terms of business. People doing business together the right way, sharing secrets. I watch this channel. I'm gonna give a shout out to this other YouTube channel called Living L'Haim, and they have a segment on there called Kosher Money. And I mean, some of the guys, and basically it's these Jewish guys, and they talk about money as a millennial, from a millennial standpoint and how to build wealth and stuff. And a lot of times they talk about how they all use their family or their community, and how much more expensive it is because they do things their way, they deal with their own people and whatnot, but they are driven to help each other to all earn more. And so I thought that was just amazing. And so that's one thing I think, as black folks, we have the ability to do it. We just have to execute it and put our egos aside and work together and use logic to kind of drive our decisions, especially when it comes to investing. And so just want to leave y'all with that. That's one of the things I've been thinking about a lot, lately. As I'm on my personal journey of building the wealth for myself, my future family, and whatnot. That's just one of the things I've been thinking about. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Y'all go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Kari.HQ. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. All right,